G'day Doggies fans, all things Bulldogs. Player Watch 2023, we continue the series, mix it up a little bit now. Famanu Brown, 28 years old, has said he has unfinished business at the Bulldogs, signed on a one-year deal, I'm pretty sure. He comes into this side that was lacking a bit of depth in the halves, it seemed. If there was an injury to the incumbent Flanagan, they were going to have to rely on youngsters to fill the void. Carla Lawapu's been signed, and also Josh Reynolds elevated to the 30, helps in that area. But New Brown can play a whole array of positions. Now, in the second trial against the Sharks, New Brown was brought into the side, surprisingly, wasn't named, came in as a late inclusion, and I felt he played really, really well. His redemption was at the Tigers last year, scoring many tries as a utility bench hooker. Started some games at hooker as well, and was able to sniff out a try, and he did so in the trial as well. Interestingly enough, New Brown was playing as a middle forward. So we saw a little bit of that from Docker Clay last year, and when he was used effectively, given more minutes, which meant that Jeremy Marshall-King played less minutes, but probably at a higher intensity, with King running the ball a lot more and not just being a tackling bag. We saw Docker Clay actually contribute well to the side. I'm expecting New Brown to be used in a similar way, and I've even gone and named him as who I think should start lock. This probably won't happen. He may not even be selected with the rise of Josh Reynolds, but I think that ball-playing lock adds the variation our side needs. New has proven he can handle the middle. He's not a small fella. He's actually bigger than he looks. He can play 5'8", he can play halfback, he's got a kicking game, he can kick from dummy half if required. There's so much variation in his game, but I think he can be really used to help add that variety, and it's probably less predictability around the use of Burton, who'll be running the show, and Kyle Flanagan, who will go back to playing that supporting role from round one, now that Burton is obviously going to be a lot better for the run in that trial. So New, before he left the Dogs and got that horrific injury, many were wanting Dean Pay to elevate him to first grade and really give him a chance. It did not eventuate. There were a lot of people who weren't happy about that, and then New got that terrible injury which put him out of the game for a very long time. But the way he's fought back to come back to the Bulldogs via the West Tigers shows me that I think he's going to have a fantastic year. I'm not sure if he's going to be in the long-term plans plus past 2024, but for 2023 I think this guy can really contribute to a successful Bulldogs team. I'm not too concerned about that second trial. There was some really good things that I saw, especially from the middle and the front row forwards, and I think he can add to that. I think his passing ability and the quality of ball that he can provide in support to Reid Marnie, the fact that he can kick from dummy half as well, the fact that he can get there in the middle and link up with the halves, really adds that variation, as I was saying, and I think New Brown could be a real standout performer for the Bulldogs. And whether we see him straight in first grade or not, that's one thing, but he looks fit as, and I think the more he plays and the more he contributes, the better the Canterbury side will play. We'll see how it pans out. We'll see what Serrato has in mind for New Brown, but I'm very confident he's going to play a big role in our success and be one of the shining lights for the Bulldogs. All right, guys, it's just a quick one today. New Brown, Player Watch 2023. Hope you're enjoying the channel. We continue to strive towards 450 subscribers and start on that pathway to 500. So thanks everyone for your support and your comments and your feedback, and hopefully this was enjoyable for you. Take care, guys.